Teen mom McKee called out for infertility lie. Teen mom. The Next Chapter star McKee has been called out for an infertility lie. She recently confirmed that she is not only pregnant but expecting twins. So what lie did she allegedly tell? Keep reading for more details. McKee called out for infertility lie. When Teen Mom star McKee was younger, she and her ex-husband, Josh McKee, had 3 children. Then after her third, she had her tubes tied as she is diabetic, and her deliveries were very hard. It was not something she ever wanted to experience again until she met Kazanio Hall. He was a great father figure to her kids, but did not have any of his own. They talked to the doctor about reversing McKenzie's tubal ligation, yet her chances of getting pregnant naturally were very low. Therefore, they opted for IVF and implanted 2 embryos, both of which took. MacKenzie just shared the news with her father and her family, who were thrilled but also worried. Her father was the most concerned due to her diabetes. However, she seemed confident that everything would be just fine. Unfortunately, not all followers are happy with MacKenzie, as she seemed to act as if she were struggling with fertility. She had shared a post on her social media about knowing firsthand about infertility struggles. MacKenzie then went on to partner with a clinic to help other couples affected by infertility. Yet one fan noted that MacKenzie had her tubes tied, so this was a false narrative. This is a kind gesture, but it fell flat for some Teen Mom fans, as they did not think McKee could truly relate. I feel your pain, I struggle too. Girl, shut up. You had 3, 4 kids with Josh and then had your tubes tied because it was dangerous for you to get pregnant again. But you did IVF selfishly anyway. You're not infertile. An IVF journey. Although McKee did have to go the IVF route and did not know if it would work, her father noted how fertile she has always been. Due to this fact, Teen Mom viewers did not think she really understood fertility struggles. It did not seem she had a problem getting pregnant before her tubal, and only needed help because it was her best bet. After seeing this, were other fans just as frustrated with what MacKenzie claimed, or did they let it go? They actually had other issues with the post. The share in the comments why this opportunity would mean so much to you gave me the ick. Holy ** king tone deaf. She's infertile the same way that someone wearing a sleep mask is blind. She's over-fertile. As someone with a diagnosis of infertility that has done IVF twice and done 5 egg transfers, this is really shady, IMO. Dude, are you kidding me? She's not infertile. Having your tubes tied does not equal struggling with infertility. And I know women who do struggle with it would likely agree. One person felt the fertility clinic was shady as they implanted 2 embryos in MacKenzie had risky pregnancies. Another asked if MacKenzie had a late-term miscarriage when she was younger, so maybe that is how she could relate. Either way, it did not work for everyone who follows her. In the ever-unfolding world of reality TV drama, the latest twist comes from an unexpected place, the heartfelt topic of infertility. McKee, known for her time on Teen Mom OG and Teen Mom 3, is at the center of a growing storm after being accused of exaggerating, or even fabricating, details about her struggle with infertility. The story, already creating shockwaves among fans and fellow cast members alike, is raising questions about truth, trauma, and what reality TV stars owe their audiences. It began quietly with a clip from a recent podcast interview going viral on TikTok. In the video, MacKenzie tearfully described years of trying to conceive after her divorce, citing hormonal imbalances and failed IVF attempts. Her voice cracked as she told the host she had been diagnosed as medically infertile by 3 different doctors. The moment seemed raw and real. until fans with long memories and sharper eyes began raising red flags. "I'm sorry, didn't she say she didn't want any more kids a few years ago?" Now suddenly it's a lifelong struggle, wrote one Reddit user in a Teen Mom thread that exploded overnight. "I remember her saying she was done after her third. Now she's painting herself as this infertility warrior." The backlash escalated when screenshots began circulating. Posts from MacKenzie's own Instagram account from just last year, in which she claimed she was choosing to be child-free for mental health reasons. In one 2023 post, she wrote, "My 3 blessings are enough. I'm excited for this next chapter and embracing new beginnings without a newborn." Many saw this as a direct contradiction to her more recent narrative. And the fans weren't the only ones noticing. Brianna DeJesus, never one to shy away from drama, posted a cryptic tweet that read, "Funny how people rewrite their stories when they need sympathy points. Just be real." Although she didn't name MacKenzie directly, the timing and content were enough for fans to connect the dots. Within hours, the tweet was picked up by Teen Mom gossip accounts and paired with side-by-side screenshots of MacKenzie's conflicting claims. Caitlin Lowell, who has been vocal about her own pregnancy struggles and miscarriage, weighed in with more tact but a clear message. Infertility is a sacred, painful journey. It's not something to use for attention. If someone's struggling, my heart goes out to them. But let's not weaponize trauma. For MacKenzie, the heat became impossible to ignore. After nearly 48 hours of trending on social media and being tagged in dozens of callouts, she posted a lengthy Instagram story addressing the controversy. "I never said I was lying. I have had hormonal issues. I have had doctors tell me things I didn't want to hear. Just because my journey doesn't look like yours doesn't make it fake. It's not black and white." But that only seemed to pour gasoline on the fire. Fans flooded her comments demanding receipts, medical documents, treatment records, something to prove her story. Some questioned if she was attempting to rebrand herself with a more sympathetic storyline in hopes of landing another spin-off or TV deal. It's sad because it makes it harder for women with real infertility issues to be taken seriously. One fan commented on a viral post from @TeenMomTay. "MacKenzie has always been inconsistent, but this feels manipulative." Meanwhile, a former producer from Teen Mom OG reportedly told a tabloid off the record that there was zero evidence during MacKenzie's time on the show that she was undergoing fertility treatments or expressing any desire for more children. If anything, she was stressed from her marriage and said she was overwhelmed already, the producer alleged. Behind the headlines, though, the situation speaks to something deeper: how reality stars, especially women, are expected to share every raw, emotional chapter of their lives, and what happens when their narratives no longer align. In the world of social media, every claim can be archived, fact-checked, and dissected, often without compassion. Some of MacKenzie's supporters have come to her defense, pointing out that fertility journeys can evolve and that grief, hormones, and mental health are all intertwined. One wrote, "People change, so do their dreams. Just because she wasn't trying then doesn't mean she didn't start trying later." But others weren't so quick to forgive. "You don't get to cry wolf when it's convenient," one user posted. Especially when real women out here are spending thousands on IVF and living with a heartbreak daily.